Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the Gerudo Kingdom for our last regularly scheduled cast of the NGS Season 19 in Division D for our team, our boys, our ride or die. Rooster Pizza WBP taking on Dragon Gall Z in Rooster Pizza's last regular match of the season. That being said, Dragon Gall's got, I think, one more after this one. But we only have the one more. So, we'll take a look, just see how things have shaken out until where we are. So, Rooster Pizza, and we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off at this point. Rooster Pizza is not guaranteed to not end the season in last place. They need to get a win here. If they beat Dragon Gall Z tonight, then they're secure in 6th place. But if Dragon Gall Z can beat them in a 2-0 or a 2-1, then it's on Dragon Gall Z has their fate in their own hands in playing against PRA to secure 6th place. So a lot on the line, especially if the playoffs have 6 teams instead of 7. So both teams should be bringing their A games tonight, just to, if nothing else, just to keep the season going a little bit longer for them and their teams. Last week we watched Rooster Pizza crumble to, I think it was it Cosmo? No, Regen Degens last week, I think. That was the last thing on the Twitch stream information, so, you know. But we're here. We're ready to see some 6th and 7th place madness with these guys, so we are swapping teams around in the lobby all over the place. No one really knows what's happening over there. That's not the right button. I want this button. We gotta manage the strum. Oh, we've got ads on now, so I'm gonna try to make those things not happen during the game. So you know, if they're coming, I'm gonna try to stop it from happening. I hope I'm good. I'm good. I thought the Oilers weren't making it to the playoffs, Savvy. What's going on? Get your Canadian bourgeois out of here. I can set up the teams now. We have no Paydo. So, again, we congratulated Paydo on his 2nd baby boy. Came out healthy last week. So he is in daddy mode. And not here for the last week of the season for Rooster Pizza. Welcome back, Paydo. And he's not here. So, have a good day, Paydo. Alright. Make sure the things going on here. We got Autumn, Porthos, Vasily, Moogle, and we've got Ghost Dog. So, alright. Everyone's readying up. I guess we could go over the other situation right quick. The map selects Dragon Gall was home team. They chose first pick. Rooster Pizza got rid of Garden of Terror Towers. Dragon Gall got rid of Alterac and Volskaya. And Rooster Pizza has opted to take us to Infernal Shrines first. So let's see some plans out of Pizza. The Shrines has been one of their better maps where they've shown a bit of macro awareness, getting to the camps on time and such. So, getting ready to go to draft phase. And remember, we're affiliate now, so go ahead, talk in the chat, like me, subscribe me, tell your friends. I think I even, yeah, we've got the subscription stuff there too. So I typed some things. I don't remember. You could be a Gerudo villager, thief, or a noble, you know. But that would require me streaming, so you know, don't get bamboozled. Setting up here in draft phase. Let's see what is the priority. especially now. New patch notes just came out that are on the PBR, whatever, the beta environment, PBE? PBR, that's a beer. What am I talking about? On the PBE, and people have been kind of excited. There's actually, like, new talents and different things being done, so people are getting all in a tizzy about the 10th anniversary for HOTS, with coming out on Game Pass, with new talents. I don't know. Things seem a little weird. Maybe the hopium's getting a little thick in the air. Vala as the first band from Dragon Gall, Garrosh as the first band coming out of Rooster Pizza. It seems Garrosh being a strange early band, but he can be annoying, so go ahead and get all rid of him. There's Pato cheering in the chat, doing dad things. Taking care of his baby. I wonder if I can do this. I'm going to try to oh, jeez. Oh, okay, we're going to try. Oh, I'm going to snooze this. Can I do it? I've bought us 5 minutes before the ad, so I'm going to try. I'm going to run the ads as soon as draft is done and try to get it out of the way before we get into the match. I'm going to try to do that for you guys because I don't know how to stop this. I'm going to try to be better. I'm going to try to do better. So the Kel'Thuzad comes out as the Toast band and the Anduin band against, I believe, Autumn is their healer usually. And at first pick Leo out of Porthos on Shrines. Leo's got good. He's got the innate AA talent on his, or AoE talent for his autos. Varian out of Shane and Stukov. So probably looking for the single target pick. Tychus and Kael'thas. So Autumn going to Kael'thas. Well, we don't see very much Kael'thas, so I'm interested to see what build she will go. And Tychus for Moogle. Okay, cool with Tychus. Very not being the super highest HP either, so banning the Joanna when they already have the Varian feels a little of a wasted ban. I mean, you've got the Varian, you've got the Shield Shatter, Shield Break, Shield Throw, Shatter Throw, Shattering Throw? I don't know. Whatever that talent's called. You break the Iron Skin. So getting rid of the Joanna when you know she's not going to be a threat, we'll see. Who else? Who else are we banning? And a Chromie. So learning that Chromie is the other DPS choice for Toast and Dr. J. I feel like that's a good ban. Falstad out of Night Knight. And we're going to leave the counter pick for Toast. Are we getting the offlaner? I want to see the offlaner because you already know you're going into Leoric. So I'd like to see the offlaner, unless it's Variant offlaning, going for a smash. But that's Sonya. First time we've seen Sonya come out of Pizza's comp, so that's interesting developments. Diablo coming out of Ghost Dog, and the healer ending with Alex Straza. Let's get some funness going on for the last set of games for Pizza this season. I like where this is going. We need a good DPS, a good source of damage. If Falstad, you can be a little bit flexible with the last pick here. How do Pizza round out their comp? Remember, I'm going to run ads as soon as this is done. So, as soon as Toast locks in Orphea, we'll be back in 3 minutes. I hope this is back in time. See you then. We'll be back with Game 1. Bye-bye. Wait, no, I said run it now. Ad starts in 2 minutes. No, do it now. Oh, man. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there it is. It did go. We got it. Bing. Okay. Let's go, let's go. We're in the match. I don't know if I probably should be chatting, even though the ad's up. I don't know if that impacts my VODs or not. Well, it won't mess with my recording. My recording is going to be good. So we're going to keep on talking. We'll welcome everyone back from the ads in 2 minutes. But until then, we can start the game. I'm going to hit the button so it's up there. And let's see what kind of talents and stuff we've got here. Globe build for Kalthas. Globe build for Alex Straza. Alright, so she's going to be making the globes for KT. Could be Flame Stomp out of Diablo. Going Q build, so double mage. So we're going to the mage build out of Falstad again. So again, a lot of burst coming out of Pizza's comp again, but not a lot of sustained damage. Maybe they're looking at Sonya for that. Maybe she'll be going. She's alright. Seismic Slam kind of does that build, but come down here, we see Dragon Gall has made the first move to the lane, and the 4v4 is going to match back and forth. Pizza holding their abilities, not clearing the way very quickly, lagging behind the rotation, the map movements of Dragon Gall, opting to clear this bottom wave and maybe go for the camp right away, but they're not going to do that in time because Dragon Gall's already left the mid. They go to start their camp, decide they shouldn't. They would rather stop Pizza from moving around. So Pizza's already down a smidge of XP because that mid lane has crashed. So the map movements from Pizza already lagging behind. And we can see that Dragon Gall is going for the camp down here. So Pizza's going to ping it. They're not going to get here in time. They might catch him and punish him for it. Stukov checking the bush, able to walk away out of the way. Here we go with the fight. The camp has gone over to Dragon Gall. Everybody walks away and disengages before the spear throwers come out. So no harm done there, but the XP lead does go over to the side of Dragon Gall. And here we go. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. You can have the pop-ups one more time. Haven't had any kills yet. We've just been moving around the map. So far, Pizza has been slow on their map movements and are a smidge behind the rotations of Dragon Gall Z. Sonya comes down to try to double soak, but has to answer the Leoric back. Dragon Gall has a bit of momentum because they got the bottom camp. Pizza did try to step up and fight them there, but we're not able to push them off or punish them for it. So camps come out again. Pizza, the camp comes out a little bit later than the Dragon Gall camp does, so they're going to be able to have their spear throwers in a position to help defend pretty well. Sonya coming down to help look down here, but Stukov has run to do the camp by himself as he gets friends coming over to help. Shane and Toast looking to move around the map and do something, but already almost a 3/4 of a level advantage because of the map movements of Dragon Gall. So this being one of Pizza's better maps that they've shown good map movements on, they've kind of let it go in this match so far. They get the Bruiser camp a little bit early, which equals it out, but Dragon Gall picks theirs up, and they're still about a half level down. So looking at the top shrine, it's going to be a mortar shrine. You can tell by the color of the crystal over there. Taunt comes out. Big silence on a Diablo. He can't walk away. His friends aren't there. First blood going to the silence puddle and taunt combo of Varian and Stukov. So good job, Pizza, making use of their level 4 strength and pushing their advantage. Shane did pop the little Skelegrubbies to come out, but Pizza's decided they want to take the fight while they're a man up. Doc J getting locked up by the Gravity Vortex, takes a Flame Strike, but is able to walk it off and go tap at the Healing Fountain. Orphea coming up to work on some Skelegrubbies, so we're going to be looking at a 5v5 at the objective, and 7s are going to go over to Dragon Gall first. So trying to take the fight before they hit 7. We've got the taunt. Shane's trying to get out of there, but they are caught in a Flame Strike. Alex Straza heals, comes out, 1-for-1. Tanks are down. Keep going with the fight. Nobody wants to step up. Watch out. We've got no mana on Alex Straza, so she will want to probably go back and tap, but Pizza needs to clear the wave, but why not push the fight while Alex Straza's got no mana? The Healing Circle comes out, brings everyone back up. Big E from the Orphea. She steps up to try to get the damage done. Leo's walking away with 100 HP. Doc J down to 400 HP. Spinning. Gets the skill onto Kalthas before he goes down. Orphea looking to help finish up, playing very dangerous with her health bar. As 5-2 in kills. Dragon Gall falling significantly in that fight. But Leoric has respawned and is back there. The objective count is still pretty close. Alexstrasza throws a circle of healing down. Almost has her globes maxed out already, so she's going to start spawning globes when the circle goes off, meaning that Gelfa should be able to stack his talent much faster. But Dragon Gall has said, whatever, we're going to go soak around the map while you deal with the Punisher. So, Mortar Punisher, not a big deal, not the most threatening of the first Punishers, unless you get double stomped by the John Cena as he jumps over the wall. Big Goomba Stomp, everybody walking out of the mortar explosions. But his health drops very quickly. And Pizza not really in a position to push them off of it. Another Goomba Stomp hitting the Alexstrasza could be very painful. It sure is. This variant taunts her to stay, and she will get blown up. Falstad getting flipped over. You got to watch out for that living bomb. That living bomb's going to do some damage. Not able to get the heal out from the Stukov in time. Falstad is traded for the Diablo, but a fort goes down as they stop focusing on the Punisher. So good objective take, good push from Pizza. And we continue. So the structure goes in favor. The XP is only a little ahead. Sonya working on this spear camp right before 10s. Pizza hits 10 first for the first time, and I feel like it's months. And I'd like to see them take the fight while they can. They're not 10th. 10s just come out for the side of Dragon Gall. We've got the Mighty Shove, the Gust, the Leap. We don't have any an Eternal Feast, but you don't really have any way to lock anyone up in anything. Oh, that's a big Gust into the wall. Solid Gust coming out of Falstad. I open mouth and insert foot as two members of Dragon Gall to go down. Diablo and Tychus running for the hills. But that is Shane being traded for those 2 kills. But Pizza manages to steal the camp, so if we can get a good Falstad Gust into the Eternal Feast, then I like that a lot more. But that will be a very, terrain-dependent combo to pull off. So Leo doing what he can to continue to soak against the Sonya, who is basically just on off-lane duty dealing with the Leoric when needed. Doc J seems to be doing pretty well up there. So that's hitting 10s first and still maintaining an XP lead for Rooster Pizza. Huge Tychus stepping up, gets taunted by the Varian. The Stukov puddle comes out a smidge too late, not able to stop the Tychus from getting the bob and weave or tuck and roll or duck and dash, whatever his dash move is called. Run and gun? I thought that was just a talent name. Whatever. But he gets out before he's silenced, so no death going down there. We didn't get the Fire Stomp build out of Diablo, so that's kind of a sad disappointment for me. Kel'Thas has finished his Globe talent, so he gets a shield now. And we got In the Rhythm out of Tychus. I missed the old one, but we could talk about all the old stuff we missed that was broken from back in the day, so no missing there. Pizza committing the 5-man to steal this camp, but they could get kind of picked off if this Scissor comes in here. Leo could get a sneaky Cage if he comes down. They haven't taken the camp. Apoc comes down, Gust to blow everybody away. Cage on the Orphea keeps her away from the main fight, so half of DPS for Pizza is pushed out. Doc J trying to stay on the point, realizes he can't do it, leaps out to safety. Eternal Feast gets some pretty good value chomping away on the camp, but that's about it. No one dies as Pizza runs away with her tail between her legs. Leo had the good flank, as I thought he would, able to get a Cage off and blocking the Orphea from joining the fight too quickly. And because you don't really have any good sustained damage, once Falstad pops his Hammerang, it's kind of over at that point. So Pizza definitely needing to take a walk back, and ults will be coming off cooldown for this objective down here. This one will be an arcane that shoots the laser beam, so looking to see how Shane wants to engage here. Looking for the Stukov follow-up. Stukov's nowhere near, so the puddle isn't going to be there in time. That's okay. They get the Alexstrasza. Gust to blow everyone out. Big silence pools in the middle, so they can't fight through the choke point. Everybody backs off a bit. Phoenix comes out, helping to do some damage on the Skelligrubbies. So 30-12 on objectives. Pizza needs to push them off. Make sure they fight for this. Diablo walks out of the explosion of the Orphea-E, but does not manage to live. He gets to come back with a Soulstone, but Kel'Thas goes down. Mana barrier not enough. Tychus gets no health, and Leo able to finish off the Punisher Skelligrubbies. So where does the Goomba Stomp come in? Everyone spreads out. Falstad, being the one to take it, almost goes down just to the clobbering onslaught from the Punisher. Now we see 4 people. Here comes the Goomba Stomp in about 8 seconds. Well, he should get another one. Sonya gets jumped by everybody up in mid and crumbles to the ground. But no damage done to the fort as Dragon Gall pushes into mid. So XP lead is still on the side of Pizza, but they did defend pretty well. So all the siege camps are back up. Pizza looking to kind of stabilize, get their feet back on the ground while Sonya's dead for 5 more seconds. Dragon Gall should be going for this bottom camp while they have, I'd say, a man advantage, but they don't have Leo, so it would be a 4-on-4 down here if the fight was to happen. But Pizza decides they don't know, even though they should know Leo's not there, and they just take the safe camp. So they're going to clear this first. Dragon Gall takes the opportunity to snag both camps. This should be cleared pretty quick. Sonya's close enough to get the leap in to help. Will she commit it? They don't capture it in time. We get, oh my, that's a huge Eternal Feast. The gust blowing them all out of it. You've had some good gusts here, Night Knight. That was not one of them, as everybody was stuck in that tunnel getting absolutely blasted by the Orphea ultimate, and Falstad uses his disengage ult to save the enemy team from all of that. So I assume maybe an Alexstrasza heal came out and he wanted to keep them off of that, but I would not be happy if I was Toast Monster right now as you watch that sick ult placement get absolutely pretty no value. They managed to blow the Leoric up before he finishes the spooky ghost crawl, so they managed to get one on the backside there. Spell power flag coming out of Varian. I like to see it since almost all of their damage is ability-based casters, whether they're mages or bruisers. So we like to see the spell power coming out. Everybody coming down here to clean up. Watching the Leo, maybe wanting to jump him right away again. I mean, you could do it. Stukov could just put the silence pool under him when he respawns, but they are just running around as a 4-man looking for a Dragon Gall. The level lead is still only about half a level, so 12-5 in kills. So the soak has been... Leo's been doing a good job. He's got 5,000 more XP than the Sonya, but Sonya's been making her presence known into team fights a little bit more. So, trying to catch Leo again here. He's going to be able to ghost ride his way out with his spooky mop and bucket. But, Pizza's just clumped his 5, so they're going to start really losing their XP advantage as Dragon Gall's 4-1ing across the map. Unless they can punish this Leo every time, which they do. Leo being kind of greedy. There you go. So they quickly fix it. Toastmaster walks right into a bush. Diablo's throwing her out of the own ultimate there. The APOC misses. Feast. The gust blows everyone out of the Eternal Feast again. So that one looked a little mistimed. Like, I think if Toast had waited a second for the gust, he could have gotten a really solid feast off. But we are still in a 4v4 as Orphea was caught by the Diablo there. She face checked. Shane stuck in a cage in a wall. It's a very, very small janitor closet there. He's going to walk away, and it is 5v4 as Leo has returned and Orphea is still dead. So the Frozen Punisher coming out pretty big at 14 minutes. We'll be able to shut the machine down. Sonya says they can have it. I'm going to go try to keep soaking. So keeping the XP lead at about a level, which could be turned around pretty quick if we get another kill or two for the side of Dragon Gall. So, and if they get this fort. Level 18, 17, only one structure down so far. Nobody really able to win, despite the bloody kill count. No one really able to get a good push or momentum out of any of the team fight wins. So targeting the wall so they can get in and out in case anything bad happens. The Punisher runs right in over the wall. Lots of frozen stuff comes out. The Phoenix comes out to help clear the wave. Gall says we'll just keep on killing your wall while the building is off. So we get Goomba stomped. Oh god, that is a lot of CC. That is a lot of CC. The frozen orbs, the APOC, the Eternal Feast to buy some space. Diablo goes down because he got a little too randy there. We still have the man advantage as Leoric is down bottom, but that means he is slowly chipping away at that XP lead that Pizza have been holding on to by about half a level now. Able to defend the fort. The fort staying alive should be what's keeping that XP lead in existence at this point. These siege camps are going quickly over. Pizza looking to go bottom instead of just taking their camp. So now Gall's taking both of their camps, and now they can easily threaten Pizzas because they don't have their tank up yet. So a missed opportunity to get there. Stukov goes for a pool all by himself. A good gust to buy him some space. The cage comes out, though. Stukov trying to walk away. Silences everything out. The Eternal Feast comes out. Is not enough to buy some space. Stukov getting caught trying to do a silence puddle that he had no business doing at that point. Another Orfeo walking into a Diablo. That is uncharacteristically disrespectful from Toast Monster. And very quickly, the XP lead has been pretty much nullified, especially as Pizza hit 20 before them. Giving away free kills at the 20 advantage does not feel good. So essentially 20s come in at the same time for everyone because no fight was taken. So definitely the Living Bomb build out of Kel'Thas, Silence Tomb. The Lifebinder 20 is going to be a real pain in the butt to deal with from Alex Straza now. Hellgate and the Overkill build from Tychus going up post 10, so not too shabby. Top off for the heals out of Stukov. Of course, you go Wind Tunnel when you go Gust on 10. Now we have the Crater, so the Crater could really help Orfea get some value out of her Eternal Feasts. Not much going on here. They've taken the fort. They're going to look to take their Bruiser camp. Pizza kind of just not sure where to go or what to do at this point. But they are now down a structure. So Gall slowly crawling it back into this game. Eldritch Conduit is the spell power boost for Orfea. So as long as she's weaving her autos and consuming chaos, she'll stack that up rather quickly. And yeah, so and then the health regen flag out of Varian to make a big heals out of the Stukov. They were already bursty, but they're going to be mega burstier now. So let's see, where is the fight going to happen? We're looking for the Varian taunt. We're looking for the Diablo to pull an APOC to follow up on a silence cage out of Leoric. But that is a Gall Bruiser camp pushing top lane where there is no fort. So Pizza has to do something here, commit to one thing or another as they start the Skelegrubbies. But if they clump up, it's going to be a big, easy thing for the Leo and the Diablo here. Do they get the Leo before he's out? He's able to walk out of the pool. Everybody's stacking up in the middle here. Big living bombs are going to do lots and lots of damage. But they're able to kill 3 of them. That is 3 for 1. Toast Monster going to blow up. He does not blow up enough. 4 kills out of the Orfea, doing some big work with the Eternal Feast there. All the things came out. A big gust into the corner of this terrain. Right here was pretty good. So a good fight from Pizza, especially the healing augment coming out of the banner, meaning everyone has huge heals. And an Arcane Punisher. So Falstad left to clear top instead of push, which feels a little weird because there's only one person left and Leo is getting a camp. I feel like you guys could really get a keep here if you pushed hard enough. Everyone's going to be back up in about 10 seconds, so the fort goes down. This wall is going to be easy to take. Watch for the Punisher. He's going to jump the very first person he sees, as Gall looks to step up and defend now. So There it is. The jump onto Leo, who manages to get away. Phoenix comes out to clear the wave. And they drag the Punisher away from the building so he's not doing damage on that for a hot minute. Pizza not pushing the issue at this line. They are kind of playing defensive while the Punisher does the work. A double Goomba Stomp comes out, but no one is there to follow up from the side of Pizza. And the Punisher will go down. Spear throwers are looking to take bottom camp down here. That will clear the fort line. And that's going to put a lot of pressure across the entire map. It means catapults every lane. The Pizza not wanting to defend. They're looking for the bush. Nobody knows they're here. Spooky Ghost goes through the bush, sees them all there. APOC to clear the back line, but 3 members get stunned from the APOC. Sonya jumps in, spreads the bomb to all of her friends. The Gus pushing everyone back out of the Eternal Feast. That's a 1-for-1. Tychus goes down. Sonya goes down. Stukov running up into... No, that's Orphea that's getting caught up front, looking to get some damage. Big heal from the overflowing chaos. Leo looking to step up. Can't catch him, so it's another 1-for-1. 20 kills to 11. 22 level both sides. Pizza's ults just kind of really not synergizing with each other as they all hit the buttons at the same time. If you could get a good gust into and then crater them all together and then hit your Eldritch, your Wavering Feast, the Jaws thing, the eating monster, that would be really, really big. But they're just not on that level of coordination yet. Look at what Dragon Gall's doing. Their camp's coming up in about 5 seconds, but they're not going to stick around for it. Trying to clear the camp out of mid. Pizza looking to fight. Will they fight here? Orphea looking for the flank. Will run into the Diablo. Not quite. 3 big Silence Man cage, but Dragon Gall Z had already left. Lifebinder's coming out to keep Leoric going. Here comes another pulse of the Lifebinder. It's 2 people going down. They have to fall back. Alex Rosa throws a healing surf back in beyond. Toastmonster getting a heal just in time to survive the living bomb. And Leo goes down. That's a crater going in to block up the Kael'thas as the Gus comes in, blowing all kinds of wild stuff everywhere. Stukov running away with a living bomb. Everyone's starting to get really low. Varian taunting the Tychus, keeping him off the back. Diablo can't do it. He's going to Hellgate away. 2-for-0. Pizza fighting hard, but not going to... I'd like to see them just keep pushing. Push the advantage here. Push into them. You've got a Bruiser camp going top. I just say go pick the enemies, get your staggered kills, but they're going to settle for the camp instead. I just want to see them go over there and get a stagger. Will they go for it? They will. They're all going to step over here. They are missing a Kael'thas, so a lot of damage from the side of Dragon Gall Z missing. As Shane looking for a taunt, nothing is going to happen. And we have the next objective spawning out in the middle of Zimbabwe, in the middle over there. Going to be another Mortar Punisher, which is going to be very deadly this late in the game at 23. We are going to need these guys to pick up the pace a little bit. That auto-scheduled ad break is coming quickly. I don't want it to interrupt anything. Oh no. They are going to come down here and look like they are going to set up for the objectives as they get... Dragon Gall Z is coming down to fight. So we have another fight. Orphea showing in the lane. Dragon Gall Z needs to step up, and they need to step up now while they know Orphea's not there. But they take their time. Leo trying to clear the mid-wave. Now everyone's here. Odin comes down. APOC will come down, not hit anything. Diablo smashes the Varian into the wall, and he gets nothing as the Gust is blasting everyone away into the Eldritch Feast, but nothing quite happening there. Dragon Queen comes out to cook all of the red and heal all of the blue on the back line. That is so far 2 for 2. Orphea trying to fight the Diablo by herself up there. Stukov and Falstad dealing with the Leo and the Alex Raza. Almost getting the... Almost. Yes, she turns around, snags the Alex Raza, cripples the Diablo. Orphea, that is Toastmonster doing massive amounts of carrying for the side of Rooster Pizza right now. 14 kills. Holy moly. Take a look at her damage at 143k over the Kael'thas 101k. Woo-wee. Madness. I do still have the draft overlay up. You're very right. I'm going to fix it. Hold on. It doesn't do anything, though. It just kind of boop. You see that? Wow, there it is. Thanks, Blue. That's only 30 minutes late, I'm sure. Toast absolutely 1v9ing some of these fights, running around at minimal health, sniping people with the big max stacks, overflowing chaos, I'm sure, or Eldritch Conduit. Pardon my inappropriate talent. Punisher jumps in, Gooba stomps. Kael'thas runs after him with the Frozen Orbeez. And this will be Dragon Gall Z's final chance to push them back. 4v5, no Leoric. He's coming back as quick as he can, trying to reduce that death timer. But that Punisher's still at half health. Big gust to blow everyone away. They might be able to, they're not going to get through the shield before the gust is down, but they are down 2 HP. That Punisher is still working on the core. Everyone jumping in. Big Lifebinder is going to come out and start healing everyone really, really good. Dragon Gall Z can't push up past the Punisher. They're trying to get through, but then so much HP. Can't get to the Falstad, who's just sitting there doing autos. Orphea running for the hills. Bye-bye, Orphea. But that core is going to go down as the Punisher is just too much health at 26 minutes into the game. Pato does wish his Orphea was that good. And, this is... I don't know how to say this anymore. Rooster Pizza has won a game. Way to go, team. Rooster Pizza has won game 1. So, let's update the board with the win. You know what? They chose the map, so I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. Let's recap this stuff real quick, and then we'll do another ad break so it doesn't interrupt our game later. 152k damage out of Orfeo. Holy moly! 107 out of the Kael'thas. Trying to do it he could to match the damage, but Toast Monster was just slipping and sliding back there, doing what she could to keep the fight going. Healers going punch for punch there. 100k broken by both healer. Massive numbers coming out of them. I'd say the self-healing was pretty big because the Varian flag was there. And the XP coming out of Leoric, huge to keep them way in the game. The Soak XP making up for the kill differential XP, I'm sure, many times through game 1. So, well played to both. You know, we could try a new thing. You know, I don't know if I'm voting for MVP this game. It's Orphea, hands down. Definitely pulled a couple of those fights back from the brink herself. So Toast Monster, you get +1 Gerudo dollars. They're useless. They don't do you anything, so don't be excited. But while they get settled for the next one, I'm going to do the ad break now so we don't get interrupted during draft and maybe the game. And we'll see if we can do this like a correct streamer totally should. So, hang on for a couple of moments as we do some ads. And we'll be back for, hopefully, in time for Draft 2. See you in 3 minutes. Don't actually click any of these ads. They're probably terrible. They're probably terrible. Ba-ba-bum. If I just do, and we'll and then I'll come over here. I'll do that. Yeah. Well, everybody's watching some pretty ads. Wee. do you mean ads are over? Savvy. It was 3 minutes. This is ad in progress for 30 seconds. I don't understand. Well, I don't know how you got 3 minutes of ads in not 3 minutes, but fair enough. It's not tongue blasting my mic. It's when I mute it because it's awful. Oh, 1 minute ads for Savvy. Is that, are you got something fancy? You got that Twitch Prime? You got that sub to me? Tell you about Expedition 33, but I'm here on a hot stream. Oh, I was supposed to shout. I saw Raka rated me at some point. Thanks if you're still here. Sorry, boot it. I hope I didn't upset you. We're just playing some games. Actual length varies by location and viewer. Well, yeah, I mean, that's why BJ and Co. Savvy is got the shorter ad length. Wop 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 wop. But Expedition 33 is going to be a fun RPG. It's supposed to be in the vein of like, if anyone's a fan of Legend of Dragoon, you know, I'd like to. That was a big poppin' PS1 title way back in the day for us old heads. That's basically Power Rangers, but it was like made. It was like pre QuickTime event craze of the 2000s. So like it was an RPG, but you did like QuickTime stuff to make your moves do cool stuff. It was pretty. It was a lot of fun. Story was great. It's basically Power Rangers. You like your limit breaks turned you into like a Power Ranger stuff, and then you got like cool super moves. No, it's not multiplayer. It's a single player RPG. It's gonna be the best thing in my life. But like Sunderfolk comes out tomorrow, and that's gonna be my multiplayer event coming up. I'm excited for that one. Super excited. That being said, going back to game stuff, we went to Tomb, and it looks like first pick is going to Dragon Ball Z again. So there is the update. Looks like Rooster Pizza has chosen the map, trying to put their foot down for the old 2-0 this evening. Will they do it? The tension. I'm an affiliate now. Get my poll up there, mod. Well, you don't wanna drink the bleach for that. You don't want to do that. I don't want to do that now. I'm pretty sure I invited you that Saturday. You probably weren't around. But it's basically Gloomhaven for kiddies, so, you know. How do I do this? Do I click this button? What does clicking this button do? Does it charge me money? Ben! I make Ben a mod and he goes and can't get into his account? Terrible. Terrible. Alright, well, we're going in a draft. I gotta hit the button so Blue doesn't yell at me this time. Let me get my big boy streaming pants on. As there we go. Tomb of the Spider Queen, Game 2, Week 11, Season 19, NGS. We're here. We're ready to play the game. It's time to play the game. I think you gotta get rid of Orphea this time. Dragon Ball Z, you can't let him have that again, or have an answer for it. Bring in some hard CC for that Orphea. We can't let that slide again, because she was doing some big work. I did want to check her talents. It felt like she was getting really big value off of the E, the you shoot it and it blows up and does whatever. So you file and save every invite you've ever gotten, Savvy. I believe it. Alright, well, they're getting rid of the Kel'Thuzad. Still thinking that the Kel'Thuzad is too good for Toast to have. And the Garage still being banned for the side of Pizza. Where will we go next? Do they get rid of the Orphea? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds just got to know. Oh, someone did it. We've got a poll up. My goodness. Someone figured it out. They did get rid of the Orphea. Ben logged in. We've got our mod here doing a prediction. I don't even know if anyone has points to gamble. I don't know. Do I have points to get? Oh, I have infinite points. Alright. I can't cast a prediction on my own channel. Well, I can't put anything in, so sorry, boot it. Alright, I gotta get with it here. We have Stukov being stolen by the side of Dragon Gall. Nazebo on Tomb. Dragon Gall Z wins. You heard it here first, folks. We're done. Sorry, boys. You had first. You were able to get it, and you didn't, and now you lose. So Nazebo going to Moogle. I want to see full stacks for 20 by level 13. I want to see it, and another Leoric. So Joanna again. This time you don't have the variant, so I'm okay with the ban. It makes a little bit more sense. One more ban from blue team. Who are they getting rid of? Getting rid of Cranky's Rhaegar. So he's still going to have to play someone that isn't Rhaegar here. And his Stukov was stolen. So who will he do? No Anduin up. With a Stitches and a Falstad. Not sure where you want to go with a healer here yet. So Savvy's never been modded, so he can't help or play Thunderfolk. Rip in pepperonis. Didn't know you have to be a mod to play Thunderfolk, but okay. Toast taking the Kel'Thas this time. He will have his mage and eat it too. A Blaze coming out for Dr. J, so going back to old reliable for him. And a Tracer coming out of Soul Nova. A noob out of Ghost Dog. Uther out of Cranky. Holy moly, these last couple rounds went so quick. Who did we kick out? No, we kicked out Autumn. Autumn's not here. Autumn is now Soul Nova, and it's a Tracer. So, get your butts ready. Get your butts ready. Here we go. We're going into game 2. Oh my god, switch to game phase. Switch to game phase. No running ads before this game. Let's get her done. Going in for game 2. Will Rooster Pizza WBP pull off the... It's not really an upset, but it's an upset in my hearts and go 2-0 tonight against Dragon Gall Z? Or will Dragon Gall Z fight back and take us to game 3 in Rooster Pizza's last regularly scheduled match of the season? Here are your pop-ups telling you who's who. Thing of the Deep on Nazebo. Game over. Game over. Just quit, Rooster Pizza, because you can't beat this Nazebo. It's done. I don't even want Pizza to win this game anymore. Y'all better fix your predictions. I want this Nazebo coming in hot. He is already tickling all my heartstrings. Anything else? Globe build out of Stitches for some big HP boosts. What else? Alsaid renewal, the low blow. Auto attack range. So we got Tracer rounds that reveal people. And Beetle build out of a noob. W build out of Uther. which he usually goes stun build, so I'm happy to see we're not going the greedy Uther build here. Every time we got another Falstad going cube, so we're still sticking with mage, so no physical damage. So it's all burst here. Big spells coming out onto Leo, but he does not matter. He had the spooky hand on someone. Tracer getting a living bomb dropped on her head. Clears it off with the recall, because Tracer is a balanced hero that does not care about your dots or effects. So bye-bye. Blaze going down by himself. Leo going to go match him down there. And the 4v4 rotates. So let's see if the gazebo can get the work done here. Tracer, living bomb goes off. Doesn't have recall up. Can't fight it. Gazebo looking for the spooky. There it is. Get those spiders out and get that poison spread. I would have liked to have seen the zombie wall come out too, but hey, you can't get them all sometimes. 11 stacks out of 2.5 weight. 14. All right, he's 16. It's fine. We're moving. We're moving and grooving. Rotate is a little bit on the side of Pizza as they got their first wave to crash into the top wall. Looking at meeting here at the egg pit. Nobody looking to do anything too crazy. Nazebo throws the poison down and runs away. Rotates the lanes. If he goes to health and mana restore at 4, I'm done. I'm sold on this Nazebo build. You can't tell me otherwise. Leo comes up for the double soak, but there's nothing happening for a 5v4 appears. Blaze goes for the siege camp. Will Pizza go down there to help him out? They might make their way down there. Doesn't look it yet. They're working on the wave. They're working on the wave. Blaze gets caught by the Leoric down here, and they will both let it go. Stim pack comes out from Blaze as we scroll away. 4s should be coming out at about the same time for each side. Tracer goes ahead and recalls the living bomb off of her. And I don't know, my god. Oh, we got the big voodoo. You need the red voodoo doll there, Moogle. That's the better choice. Sorry. I am disappointed. Oh, they are jumping. They got 3v2 up here in the pit as Kalthos gets jumped. Not quite ready with the mana barrier. Doesn't have enough stacks up yet. They were split 2v2 in the lanes. A big grab on the Stukov. Hooks him good. Nazebo zombie wall buying some space. Gets dropped right away, so Stukov's able to walk away. But the Stitches hook not quite ready to go because half of your burst DPS was dead there. So XP lead goes to the side of Dragon Gall Z as they claim first blood on the map. Uther looking to start this camp by himself. Falstad going to go help him out. Dragon Gall Z not looking at the camp yet, just running around with their Nazebo, making sure he gets stacks. 55 stacks at 3 minutes. All right, I'm in. We're doing okay. Still wish you had the red ball or the red doll, but that's okay. The Tracer catching Stitches, not letting him turn in. Blaze shows up to come and help, but it is a 4v3. Tracer almost goes down to the living bomb, but clears it off with the recall. Stitches running. 23 HP, manages to get away with the Uther Q. Everybody's healed up. Shane chugging that healing fountain to get back in. Devours a minion, and he will be back at full health before you know it. Will they fight under the spell armor of the Bruiser camp? Looking for the turn in to get the objectives on the side of Dragon Gall. Blaze and Leoric fighting down here. Doesn't have enough. Both sides now have enough, but Dragon Gall will squeeze it in up top here. So Nazebo up to 66 stacks. Keep that stack tracker going. We need him to hit level 20 and murder Rooster Pizza because that's what you do on this map. You play Nazebo and you win the game. Oh, Ring of Dead Rush. Yep. Yes, please. I like this build. I like it. Bruiser Camp comes out to help the spiders, but Bruiser Camp's dead. Wrong Bruiser Camp, Chris. Wrong Bruiser Camp. That was Pizza's Bruiser Camp. That is now dead. So Blaze should be careful here. Doesn't want to get caught out and take too much damage from this spider here. And we're done watching. We're going to go up to the 4v4 here. Pizza rotating very aggressively on the greedy side of the wall. Walking right up to the spider. Gets Stukov silence puddled, but nothing quite happening here. They're going to clear this mid spider, and not a lot of value going the way of Dragon Gall with this first push. Not really making a dent in any kind of wall. I mean, even the mid wall is just the little force gate or whatever. So Nothing big here. Noob diving in under the hook from Stitches. Big pop-up. Everyone getting stuck into the silence puddle, but nothing will ultimately happen. So still just 1-0 in kills. The eggs come back up. Quest completed. We already have Thing of the Deep done, so that is a big spell power boost. Well, not big, but it's some. Spell power boost for Nazebo, making his clear even better, making his damage even better, the range on his spells, making sure he stays way out of the line of fire. Stitch is walking into the woods, able to walk away. He's just going to bite somebody on the way out, and his health is going to stay topped up. It's just Stukov and a noob. They're not going to do anything. Tracer catches the Blaze out with Leoric, and he will die with way too many gems on him, and no one there to clean him up. So Blaze not feeling great. Doc J wondering where his friends were. The hook coming out onto Leo, but neither of those big health targets are who you want to kill. So I like the noob pick. The spell armor is going to pay off dividends for him into team comp again from Pizza that is all burst and all mage damage. So the noob is just going to be harder and harder to kill. He dives in, burrow charges 2 of them, grabs 2 with the spike growth. Kel'Thas trying to fight his way out, doesn't have the globes for a mana barrier quite yet. And turn-ins are available for both teams as Dragon Gall trying to sneak in all their gems here. Leo got his gems in. They might get 2 turn-ins back-to-back, which would not be great for Pizza as 10s come in. They want to focus. They should focus on 10s. Don't commit to this fight. The 10s are in from the side of Dragon Gall. Oh, everybody's stuck in the slowing silence pool. Falstad can't run away fast enough. Blaze comes in with the charge. Bunkers drop to help him get out. Pizza able to walk away from the fight just barely. But I don't know if they deserve to walk away from that one. You've got Gary from Nazebo. The cage, the push, the pulse rounds, charging the bomb faster, and Cocoon coming from Dragon Gall. Pyroblast. Please don't use it on the Tracer. Divine Storm for the Gorge follow-up. Stitches hasn't taken anything yet. But Gust and Bunker, so a bunch of disengages, a stun, a Pyroblast. I imagine he's going to go Gorge, but he could go Poo Man. We do like watching the Vile Diarrhea build. Gust is everybody away from Kel'Thas, but he can't get away. The zombies are up, and the Tracer is plinking him down. Kel'Thas goes down one more time, so not having the mobility of the Orphea is starting to not treat Toast as well as his champ in the first game did. Dragon Gall Z pushing in onto the mid fort. Gary comes out to lead the charge. Stitches finally takes Gorge, eats the Anubarak. Not the person you want because Anub is just going to burrow charge out of here. Divine Storm doesn't come out in time, but the stun, and he is popped. So fortunately for them, they are able to punish the Anub before the burrow charge comes back up. Leo trying to run for his life. He is on fire. Does not clear. Spreads it to his friends. Not quite. Here comes Pyroblast. He doesn't have a way to get out of this yet. He's running for his life. Running for his life. Will not be enough as Stukov gets the virulent pustule or whatever his things are called to do a bunch of damage. Kel'Thas off by himself. Does not like it when a Tracer's up in his business like that. But he's able to walk away as his friends show up to help. Finally get some spiders dropping for the side of Rooster Pizza as Dragon Gall's going to hit 13s. 13s coming in hot here. What will Pizza do? How will they spread out across the map to do this? They are on the clock. Level 13 means that Nazebo's at 150 stacks. Not quite as good as when I do it, but he's pretty close. He gets the old A+ for the college effort here as the spiders drop on down. Full 5-man push into the top lane to make space for a potential boss take, I would think, as a fight to protect the spider for the queen. Tracer on the back line looking at the Blaze. Blaze body blocking for the Stitches. Stitches grabs, gets absolutely pushed back into Narnia back here. Not even there. Doesn't even get the Gorge off in time. The Divine Storm doesn't connect with anybody, but Stukov is dead. So no more sustain out of this team as Leo wasn't there to help fight. So Stukov's push on Stitches saved anyone from a Gorge, but it probably put him out way too out of position. And got punished from having to stand still for, I don't know, 3 years while he shoved Stitches halfway across the universe. So, yeah, take the top fort so you can look at the boss right away. No one knew, but Stukov is back up, and Pizza doesn't, like, they've got half health on their bars, and Uther's not great at cleaning that up. Tracer just clearing the wave, and Dragon Gall's not interested. They should know that they're there. If Pizza can get this boss and get this turn in again, that's going to set them up for a really big push and really kind of smush down the scaling possibility out of this Nazebo. They are waiting for the turn-in, though. They go right onto the Uther, who's caught in the cage, doesn't have time to do anything. Falstad's going to blast them out of the way, but that is kind of a bummer. Dragon Gall making a good decision to go for hide on bush and get everybody in there and just absolutely dumpster them as they walk in. So still have enough gems for the turn-in. Dragon Gall does not, and they are doing nothing to defend this boss. That's at 40% health, so they're just going to let it go. But they're not doing anything else at the moment, just kind of turning in what they have and chilling at the turn-in point, knowing Pizza still has enough gems to turn in. So, not too shabby. I'll take their plan at the moment. Shane has 37 gems. He does not want to be caught out, but doesn't have to worry about it when Stukov is slamming his booty across the universe. Tracer might as well be throwing needles at Stitches because he does not care about her silly little bullets. Tracer going to step up on him again, see what she can draw out, and jumps back. Doc J misses the jet propulsion, steps out, pops the Pyromania. No one is there. Burrow Charge comes straight up into Uther. Will he doesn't get the Divine Storm out yet. Look at the Pyroblast gets canceled out of Kael'thas. We got the Gorge on the Tracer. Will they jump the Tracer? She's able to recall. Doesn't put her very far away. Spams all of the rewinds. Falstad jumping in. Almost grabs her. The Living Bomb not enough. Stitch's hook just misses Tracer again. Tracer getting her out by the skin of her teeth. Leoric walking away just barely. Everyone sitting in this spooky puddle. Stitches, do not die here. You have too many gems. You need to live. Running from the Tracer. Tracer looking to get to the back line. Lots of tasty health bars for the Tracer. But nothing going to be happening here as this siege camp continues to push for Dragon Gall. Nazebo's stacking has stalled out. He'll still hit 175 by 20 as it's only 16. Ice block out of Nazebo. I mean, that's fine. I just think it kind of sets you up for some more CC. But sometimes you just got to not get hit by the Stitches hook, so it's fair. Two-man cage, everything gets Burrow charged. There is no one walking away from this. Sorry about it. Stitches not there to help any of his friends out, and Uther and Blaze just get pummeled as Blaze didn't have the bunker to get them out of that. The zombie wall comes up. You do not want to be behind in levels against a Nazebo on this map, and Pizza is now half a level down. If Nazebo hits 20 first, it was already game over, but it's going to be big game overs. Stitches through the uprights with his hook. Anubarak jumps in, grabs the Falstad, who barrel rolls out of the way. And Pizza falling back with the gorged Anubarak. The zombie wall going to do something. That is no way this Pyroblast is going to do enough. Almost, but I was right, calculated. No way it was ever going to do enough. As the Stukov virus heals him for just enough of a smidge. Protecting the keep is really what's important there, but that is going to be a big turn-in, and that keep is not going to survive any longer. Unless Pizza defends bot first. It's a chance. Got about a third of a level advantage. That Nazebo wants to get to 20. Big wave that they're all going to catch up here. That should give them another half of a level. Nazebo wanting his 20. If he doesn't go Vial Infection, I don't know why you brought Nazebo on this map. Pizza taking a defensive posture, knowing that they have to hold a good defense here if they want to make it to 20. If they want to be able to live to get one more turn in and try to make this a 2-0 night for them. But Dragon Gall Z says, fine, defend mid. We will take the top lane because you're going to want to protect your bot lane anyway. So trying to split them to maybe get 2 keeps out of this. Gary steps up, doesn't care about what's going on. He's going to smack somebody with his big old chonky hands. Tries to punch Stitches, but he doesn't care. Ghost Dog takes a bunch of damage as he gets gorged. But Leoric says, you're not going anywhere with my big old beetle, man, and puts the cage down in time. Jet Propulsion goes wide. The bunker comes down to buy some space, and the Silence Puddle to continue to force Pizza away. But in so defending the top lane, they have lost their bottom keep. And mid, the wall still stands as Nazebo gets there. Half a level till the pumpkin turns back into itself from the carriage as the clock is coming dangerously close to midnight. Dragon Gall Z, knowing they can force the issue, any kill here is going to give them level 20. Shane's hooks just dancing around everybody, unable to land any of these blind hooks that go right between them. Although Pizza has a ton of bajillion gems and want to turn in, a turn-in would buy them some time, but 20 is around the corner. Kel'Thas looking to be not the guy that face checks. They want to try to fight before 20. That's a good Jet Propulsion. Try to kill him before they get the gusted out. And Uberak walking away. Spell Armor comes out. He will die, but not before they hit 20. Vile Infection, of course, taken as soon as it hits 20. And now you need to be very careful as Pizza. You cannot take that fight. Vile Infection is going to be brutal against an Uther who does not have the same amount of healing potency as anyone else. They want to run into this camp, but they're not there in time. They hook the Stukov. Can they kill the Stukov in time? Big silence cage on the 3 people. Uther looking for a Divine Storm. Not 20 enough. Not 20 yet to get the big one. 2 people into the bunker as Uther drops down. Not quite 20. Doc J goes all the way in the other direction. Maybe they get the Tracer here. Tracer's going to pop back right in front of them. They don't have the damage for it. Nazebo damage is going to start coming in huge, especially when your Uther isn't there to help you out. So 2 down, 2-for-1 trade on Pizza's Spider Drop. Does not feel good. This was your time to try to push for 20s and get back. Kel'Thas is going to get absolutely caught by the Nazebo. Already has a zombie wall down, so he is not going to get caught. Tracer did try to jump him, but does not have the damage to cut through him from 100 to 0. And Dragon Gall going to clear these spiders out pretty quickly. And Pizza's base numbers are dwindling with his keep down to 40% health. KT looking to stop, do some damage right there. What else we got? Silence Puddle. We got the big slow on the arm. The gust coming out to buy some time. Using your gust right before you hit 20 kind of hurts, because now you don't have it, and you don't have, like, you are waiting much longer for that empowered gust. But not bad. Mega Recall and Rewinds. Nothing crazy out of 20s on the side of Dragon Gall. Redemption for the Uther. Okay. Burn Notice, so if Blaze can get in there and do some stuff with his autos, that'll be good. Mega Gust, big hook, big hook talent coming out of Stitches as the Verto Charge hits 4 people into the Silence Puddle, but nothing's gonna happen. A big Divine Storm just gonna hit the Anubarak. I don't know if that's worth it, as everybody has to scramble out of the Silence Pool and the Nazebo damage. You didn't lock up anybody with that Divine Storm. Definitely comes out early, and if you don't kill Uther early, his passive's not going to be helpful. The Pyroblast almost getting rid of Tracer as her recall was already down, but not enough to kill her. So catching the Anu, but the Spell Armor from his talent coming in big to keep him alive through the damage, and the Divine Storm not able to lock him up long enough to get the kill. So Stitches goes down. And this is kind of where I wish almost he had gone Vile Diarrhea, because he'd be getting that death timer reduction on his 20 for it. But this boss is pretty much a free take as Pizza looks to turn in with their Bruiser Camp coming. So you've got the Bruiser Camp, you've got the spiders that are going to help fight the boss that you know Dragon Gall is taking. But the boss is probably... that is so low. 100 hit points on that keep. There's no way. There's no way you can defend this keep. I know you want to try, but I would just let it go and try to push one of those other lanes, because you have no pressure anywhere with your Uther or your Stitches back up now too. Yeah, you were just going to burn this spider drop trying to defend the boss that you can't defend against. Dragon Gall getting to do whatever they want on the map, run around and hang out, but Pizza committing to this boss and looking for probably another 5-on-5 somewhere on the map. See if they can pull something off. Kael'thas 62k doing plenty more damage than the Tracer, only at 41. But the heals coming out of Stukov outclass the Uther big time, which you expect. Uther not having nearly as much healing potential out of the heals that a Stukov does. Getting some armor. See, armor into a Nazebo doesn't help, so I don't know if I like that 7. I think I would have preferred him taking the cleanse for something. Maybe buy. I don't know what it would have helped with. I don't know what I would have taken at 7. I'm going to be honest. Maybe even the Q talent at 7 would have been good, you know? But we're looking for that big 20 fight one more time. Gary will be up in 10 seconds. Only one keep remaining for Rooster Pizza. This is, if they lose a team fight, they will lose this game. I don't see a world where they don't get absolutely manhandled on the way in. Leoric looking for a cheeky cage, but Pizza does not want to walk into the spooky bushes. Stitches, will he grab someone into the bush? No one is there for Pizza ready to follow up on him. They get to slow. No hook. Oh, grabs a little spider. Very nice. Should have went Gall. Yeah, everyone should have gone Gall. Me too. I agree. Pizza just very afraid to take a fight, knowing that a botched fight will cost them the game. Dragon Gall Z looking to play it slow. They know they have Nazebo. They are in no rush to do anything. Hook doesn't hit anybody around the wall. And with the hook down, that means Dragon Gall can step up. They are very close to a turn-in, only needing 6 gems. One more turn-in for Dragon Gall should be a death knell for that last keep, and then Pizza would definitely be on the back foot, if not outright murdered. Bottom keep pushing in. Kael'thas is going to go clean it up. Dragon Gall not enough gems for the turn-in as everybody comes over here to clear. Stitch is looking for a cheeky hook, but that puts him out by himself. Pulse Bomb. Nubarak not close enough to commit the burrow charge to get it, but now you have enough gems for Dragon Gall, and there they go. Pizza needs to make a move, and they need to figure something out now, because if you're trying to fight against all of those spiders as they crash into your base, it is not going to be pleasant. You've got to look for something. You've got to look for a commit. Stitch is looking for a hook. Stitch is looking for a hook. Stitch is looking for a hook. Doesn't hook. Doesn't hook. Where is it, Shane? Where's the hook? Does not hook. Okay. So they are opting to let these spiders crash and clear the waves. That is some Pizza testicular fortitude if I have ever seen it. Cage comes out, doesn't hit anyone. That's a big ult down. Hook doesn't hit anybody. So they don't have the silence cage out of Leoric. That could be pretty big. A Divine Storm hitting 2 people, but no one there to follow up with the Uther. Gus comes out, but isn't going to blow anyone away. This Anubrak went way in on the back line, spread some living bombs. That's damage out on everyone. No tank. But you don't really need the heroes as damage is going out hard from the spiders onto the core. Will Pizza catch it in time? That's the last keep going down. Damage is coming out. 30%. They might be able to hold. Nazebo going to step in, trying to get some. That's a zombie poison wall. There's no way the core survives the poison wall from the zombies. Nazebo saying, I've had enough. This game is over. 1-1. Going to game 3. Both teams playing their brains out, wanting this win this evening. So let's update the board. Blue team won that one. Update. Switch it to post-game stats. Look at the damages. Kael'thas again. Toast Monster trying to carry Pizza on his shoulders. Doing some big, big hero energy. Heal difference is there, but that's a Stukov and Uther. That's what you expect. All right, there, folks. Once more under the breach. Let's give Savvy his 1-minute ad break, because he'll be back before all you guys, and we'll be prepped for game 3. And I told you Nazebo won. I told you That prediction was 100% me. I get infinite Dragon Gerudo points. BJ Co, the predictor. The mod got the prediction right. Told you. Nazeebo wins. All right. We'll take a break. We'll hydrate. Be back in a moment. I'm going to have a drink before Savvy gets back to say that I tongue punched my microphone. Be right back. Enjoy your ads from whatever places advertise around here. Go, 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 go. Oh, welcome back, Savvy, with your 1 minute ad break. How's it going? All right. What does this button do? Am I gonna be a goober? Oh. Oh. I have to pay to gift a sub to my own community. Entertain me, monkey. Dance. All right. Well, here you go. We'll go ahead and. You want a picture of your caster? I see. Well, very good. Oh. Oh, we're going. Still sad. Well, we're going out in game 3 fashion. It's the gift a sub button. I thought maybe I could give out free subs, but it's not. I gotta pay to gift you a sub. What a bummer. Maybe I'll do it. Pizza wins. Maybe we'll gift some subs. Alright, let's hit the button. Map select phase. We're going to Raka's favorite place if she's still around. Go ahead and update. There you go. And then bada bing, bada boom. Let me hit this button. Oh, celebrity step in. I'm ready to play. Alright, let's see. So, Pizza took first pick, and that means that Dragon Gall took Braxis. There you go. Man, oh man. Let's get this bread. I want to see. I don't know what center field is in Hots. Mid lane and Braxis. Come on, bud. Shane taking his taking his union-mandated break to be the last one in the lobby. Thanks, Iggy. But here we go. Autumn staying out for the game. Solnova staying in. No subs coming in for Game 3. It's going to be big. It's going to be violent. Who is going to win? Ben, I'll do a poll in a minute. I'm for show. As we get ready to draft. Oh, oh. I want a good, clean fight. Let's get it on. Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah, baby. Alright. Draft phase. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lobby? Don't look at the chat. Oh, it's taking so long. There you go. I jumped the gun. I jumped the gun. Draft for Game 3. First pick going over to Pizza this time. See if the bands stay the same. See who will control the Zerg wave to win. So many different ways to play this map. Let us see which way they both decide to go. I heard Pizza saying something that they have like a 90% win rate on this map in Storm League or some crazy nonsense, so they better have a good plan. Or at least some good heroes. I don't know. The Cho'Gall, maybe? Little Cho'Gall? Oh. But the bands are staying the same. We just went Anduin first instead of Garrosh this time, so, you know, a little switcheroo. Kel'Thuzad's out. Orphea going out. You know, Kel'Thuz is out for 2 tonight. That's kind of a bummer. Kind of a sad bummer. Means we won't see him. I would absolutely play some Booty Bay. Cranky Rhino taking the Stukov, as Stukov is 2-0 as compared to the Kel'Thuz 0-2. Wow. Savvy's got some pent-up feelings today. You want to talk it out there, bud? You talk it out there, bud? Oh, a Vala. We like it. No Pedo. Thought we'd get away with no auto-attackers, but here comes Solnova to fill the void in our hearts. And a variant out of Ghost Dog. Who's been tanking? So we get another taunt variant, perhaps? Perhaps? Where do we go? Where does Pizza go before this? A May and another Falstad out of Night Knight. Alright, we like May. I like May. We like it. 90% against bots? I have no idea. But I also was not a believer. But they have their chance now. They have their chance to prove it now. Leoric. Banned away. I don't see a lot of Leo priority out of pizzas, so I'm not sure where that ban's coming from on the side of Dragon Gall. And a Dahaka ban on Braxis, sure, whatever. I guess so. Gul'dan, I am a fan. And a Rexar, whoa, Pizza, I'm gonna need something like spicy out of you guys because this is so much more fun out of what I see on Dragon Gall. What are we gonna get? Blaze? And we still need a mage. Oh, Sonya. Sonya, Doc J coming in big with the Sonya games tonight. And Jaina. And an Ariel. Alright. That's it. There's your teams. There's your setups for Game 3. Who will win? Pizza looking to make a point. I don't think... We're going to switch to it real quick. Boop. They can't catch PRA. They are just fighting to secure their 6th place finish for this season. They've got to do it. They've got to do it now. The time is here. Dance like you want to win. Pizza. Gall. Let's go. Game phase. I'm so excited. I'm ready to see what comes out here. Resort scooting across the map. Get ready. Pop-ups, go. Zoom out. Chat off. Talents. See what we've got as everybody comes running down here. Rexar is going to be able to fight over the point a bit better than the Sonya, but we'll see how the Sonya can sustain into it. Spirit Swoops damage coming in for the wave clear Q on Rexar. Q build out of Gul'dan. Alright. Overpower. Could be some cheeky Smash variant instead. Don't know. Again, Q build out of Falstad. Smash build out of Sonya, and Globe build for Jaina. So not a bad talent choice, as you do have the Globe generator in lane, and Vala going Q build. So wanting to be able to mess with the Zerg wave. May gets a good boot back into the Blizzard, trying to walk it off, almost getting the Ariel, but not quite enough. Watch out for those Fell Flames. Gul'dan is going to slam some Qs into you at the cost of his own health, though. That's how he works. Moogle looking, they want to snag that globe so Jaina can't get it. They knew Toast Monster was on the way. Gonna blow up the Ariel. Nice catch by May to boop her into the Blizzard. Another kill on Varian, because that boy ain't no hero till level 4. 2 kills to 0. First blood, second first blood, double for whatever. Double blood goes over to Pizza. Sonya getting bullied out by a big old bear up there. She can't do anything about him yet until she gets some more talents going. 4v2, I would have loved to have seen Pizza go for their Bruiser Camp right away. Get an early Bruiser Camp, get the XP for it, get that pushing. Jaina sitting there trying to protect the globe, but Gul'dan says, no, I know what you want to do. And they're going to try to stop her from doing it again. Not in a position to get it. Jaina doesn't want to walk away from the lane because they can get these globes. Everybody zooping around. May gonna look for a Blizzard here. Not taunt out of Varian just yet. Both teams are only level 3 as the beacons are up. Both going to the side of Dragon Gall right off the bat. Neither lane winning pressure here. Pizza not getting a lot of value out of that first 2 kills. Not being able to reset and heal up. Not being able to secure a camp. Just kind of getting some kills and doing it. Varian walks through this Silence Puddle, is going to get away. May trying to risk it for the biscuit. Can't get enough done. Varian walks away with very little health. Still excited to see what talent he goes. May is running in with no health. Very risky. Doesn't get the ice block off in time. Damage is just not coming out cleanly. Again, Pizza sticking third time as a charm on this double mage style comp. So the sustained damage isn't there. And now it's all skill shots. It is all skill shots coming out. Falstad flying off the top. Main is a very... Like, they've got to do something about these points, because they're going to come out in about 10 seconds. Sonya running for the point, but Falstad already backed off, so it's leaving Sonya out at half health. They can't get these points fast enough. May's able to step in and try to grab a point. They managed to actually take top. Falstad goes to leave, but the Bear's going to work it. May trying to get back in, has an ice block. Stukov trying to throw a silence puddle down to keep her going, but that meant Falstad wasn't there quite in time, so it is a taunt Varian. And Sonya trying to deal with the Bear up here, but just does not have the punch into it, especially with the shield, armor talent coming out of Rexar. So no percentage on this Zerg wave for Pizza. They are going to fall apart to this rather quickly as the Zerg come in, especially in bot lane where there is no wall. Remember, Pizza got 2 kills early and managed to get no value out of those kills. Their wall is down before the thing even comes out. That's a taunt charge right onto Jaina right away. The puddle does get the Ariel, though, so it's at least a kill traded, but your big AoE damage is gone. Falstad's not going to do a lot to this wave. With his only AoE clear is the Hammerang that goes out and doesn't do a lot of clear. So Fort goes down rather quickly on Pizza's side, and there are still 3 Guardians and an Ultralisk. So Dragon Gall snagging the globes, as Jaina not able to get those globes has kind of stunted her progress in getting this the damage upgrade. So Dragon Gall looking to burn through these camps as fast as possible. Pizza should be doing the same, but taking their time. May trying to clear the lane. Stay out there, making it look like she doesn't know what's going on. Siege is down, Bruisers are down, so Pizza keeping up with the camp take speed, and honestly, the XP isn't too bad for the Fort going down. 3 kills to 3. Only Rexar down here. Pizza not sure who wants to match who right now. That siege camp goes down. Sonya's going back to top. She needs to be careful. It is going to be a 4v1. She is disrespecting. Doc J gets taunted. Doesn't have a way out. Does she have the spear? Spear's not going to get her anywhere. She doesn't have a minion. No, the burn. No, 30 hit points. Dr. J survives. Here comes Pizza running up to do something. Falstad's already flown up here, so the 4v4 matches up here. Rexar is going to clear that Bruiser camp with no contest. Blizzard comes out to help clear the wave. May is looking for a ice slide boop, but nothing is happening there. And the Bruiser camp is clear on both sides now. So Shane just walking up there, taking free Q damage, gets slapped away by the Ariel. We need to see some engage here. The Blizzard goes down. Taunt not coming out of the Varian. He got the pump, fakes it. Jaina just taking a lot of damage, not able to stand up there and deal damage because the front line is... May cannot stand against the Varian, as she's kind of that range tank, and the Stukov doesn't really offer a lot there either. So Pizza needing to figure out some kind of plan here to get something pulled off. May gets taunted, fighting for what she can. Should go into an ice block here to buy some time. Varian running away, blinded, has no health. Jaina and Falstad trying to get to it. Shane has no health. He's going to walk away. Ice block comes out, buys him some healing. The Varian can't get the taunt out. Damage out on everyone. Jaina, oh, there it is! The auto from Jaina manages to kill the Varian. So a crucial kill as the beacon spawn, but 10s are already in for the side of Dragon Gall, as Sonya still can't stand up to this Rexar. And we picked Sonya into it, so we need to see what Sonya's going to do to answer this down here. She's going to come up and take this 5v3, but they don't have 10s yet. They're so close. Horrify to disengage. Only hits the Jaina. Here comes 10. Do we get a jump out of Sonya to stun them up? I want to see it. Just go ham. Just go. Just go. Just go. There it is. Grabs the Vala. Vala gets locked up. Rain comes out to blow up the Vala. Re-engages. Gust blows everyone kind of out of the way. Rexar looking for the back line. Big Bear looking for they send the Boars. Ice Wall to lock up the Rexar himself. Do we get a follow-up Blizzard? Oh, I don't know if Shane knows the timing on that yet. Jaina running for her life with about 3 hit points to spare after that corruption hits her. More damage coming out. Ariel has a full health bar. Will clear it all onto the Varian. May looking for some down here, but Rexar is full health. Not anything to worry about. Falstad going to go back, probably has flight up, and both beacons are the side of Dragon Gall again. So getting that initial kill on the Vala does not buy Pizza any actual priority on anything as they grab the bottom beacon. Sonya stepping up, trying to fight, but the Q is going to hit hard. Blizzard's going to hit the Bear. Bear's not able to do anything. He's silenced. Do they lock up on the Bear? No, he's healing. Mend Pet doing work out of the Ogre? Half Ogre? I don't know what Rexar is. Orc? He's something. May getting caught out. Has the Ice Shield. Not enough damage to break that, so he's going to heal through all the damage there. 3v2 in the bot lane. Kind of 3v3 with Misha down there. Ice Wall doesn't hit anybody. Working on melting the Bear. They got the Bear down. That's going to make this fight a lot easier down here, but it is 2v3 up top here. Nothing going on here. Falstad leaves the Sonya. Sonya goes in by himself, gets taunted. He's going to die. Now we have 4v2 in the bot lane. They need to commit something here. That's it. Ice Slide knocks off the Rexar. They're able to take that. Sonya's able to actually get away. I imagine she leapt. She sure did. Gall is going to try to take this fort without anything else going on. So All of Pizza's going to leave this point again, and Valid's just going to be able to take it, and they're going to get no percentage points. Valid just sees an empty beacon and says, okay. Pizza doesn't even go for the beacon. They're leaving these beacons up. No one has taken the beacon, so Valid's going to get that beacon, and the Zerg are going to charge. They're going to try to take this fight. They need to get these kills worth it, and someone needs to go stop that beacon from going down. The damage doesn't come out in the very end. The Protect comes in to save him. Sonya running for her life, but that is an extra 45-50% of beacon strength going to Dragon Gall, while Pizza got nothing in the kill department there. Falling apart. They're so close to getting things happen, but they don't have sustained damage, so everyone has to full send in order to do anything. Big corrupt going on to Shane. Doesn't realize he's not recalling for a second there. And now you have another 100-0 Zerg wave coming out for Dragon Gall. And Pizza needs to find some kind of way to defend. They're still at an even talent here, so it's not the end of the world, but you have a lot of people that are short range trying to fight into the Zerg wave. Falsat trying to step up. They're going to be caught as they retreat. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. That is a taunt onto Sonya, who goes in but is feared into the enemy team. Doesn't have time to get the leap off and save herself. Rexar is still not there, so it's a 5v4 with the help of the Zerg wave. And Pizza still loses a man to the fight. They just don't have any tools here. The double mage is starting to finally really bite them. They don't have what they need in order to do this. Shane trying to get in there and save Jaina with the ice slide boot, but doesn't actually manage to get it done. You still have an ice wall. I would try to pop that ice wall before you go down, Shane. That's a big leap out of Sonya, but doesn't have anyone behind him to follow him up. The ice wall goes down, missing everybody. And Rexar is just having a field day, slow pushing the bot lane, because he had to kill like 3 Zerglings and like a larva. I don't know. The 0% Zerg wave is nothing to be worried about, and Dragon Gall going right for the boss. So Pizza picking the map and just not having a comp in mind that can handle what needs to happen on this map. They're going to step up, but it is far too late. This boss is already down. May stepping up. Oh, ice sliding in right past the Varian. The Gust coming out to save her, but these Gusts are just disengaged tools and nothing, no values really out of it other than Shane not dying. The kill count's only 6-5. Gul'dan looking for some more Q stacks. No, he's already stacked up. He's all good. And the camp goes to Pizza, but that is a boss coming down into the top keep. Both keeps at about 70% health, so doesn't really look like it shouldn't kill it. I don't think it's going to kill the keep, but Dragon Gall is going to run around and paint the rest of the map blue. So the XP lead has quickly shifted from pretty close to a 2-level lead. Pizza needs to find something, because fighting down 16 talents at the next beacon take is going to be really rough, as everybody wants to collapse into the Gul'dan. But I think that's part of the issue with Pizza going into these long actual extended matches, is because they don't have enough tools in their toolkit. They're bringing out the same heroes every game. By the time you get to a game 3, enemy teams can start to figure out what you're going to bring and start like countering it, and you don't have an answer because you're picking the same thing. So Stukov gets feared away from his team. Big ring to hit 2 people on the back line. Crystal Aegis comes out, but they may be able to get the Ariel here before she gets the heal out. So healers traded. Good ring from Toast Monster. Try to salvage something out of that fight, as Sonya is so close to getting the Rexar. Has to back away. Zerg beacons are out, so the healers are down for each side. I don't know if you can do much, because healers feel so important, especially Stukov for the side of Pizza. Knowing that there's probably a guy in there, they walk in, the spell power comes out for the Gul'dan. Ice slide not being pulled the trigger on by the Shane. He's looking, he wants to. You got Sonya here, 10 seconds up, grabs the spear, goes right in, big boop out of the make, trying to commit to it. Come on, Sonya, you can do it. One more. Keep on hitting them. The life drain from Gul'dan's going to melt the Sonya's health and keep him going. May jumps onto the Vala, or Sonya does. Taunted. There is so much coming out of here that's just not The damage is so close. Ice block, and, and Rexar plays dead. Everybody just taking their invincibles here. Sonya goes spears in, gets dead. Jaina gets dead. Stukov, the healer's coming back in time to not do anything other than watch Pizza's members die. That's your 16 talent really causing the issue there. Stukov trying to dodge any kind of skill shots that come out. Ariel's bandage whip missing. And that is a third 100-0 Zerg wave, and I don't know if Pizza's got the gas in the tank to hold here, especially as it's going to be pushing with a set-up Firebat camp, or Hellion camp. Those are not Firebats, those are Hellions. Blaze is a Firebat. I mean, Jaina and Sonya are going to be up, but they're not 16. 16 is a huge talent for Jaina. May trying to clear out the beginning of the Zerg assault here, but this is a 5-man push with the Hellion dropping the armor of the fort. It's going to drop faster. Savvy chanting the 90% win rate. I might have exaggerated a bit, but they did try to brag about it being a high number. Pizza has all 5 men up here, but that's going to be Jaina getting instantly charged and taunted, Sonya being feared into the team, and that's going to be it. No Jaina means you have no AoE clear for this map, which is kind of a bummer because you picked the map and you didn't have the tools you needed. Dragon Gall Z able to pull out the win 2-1 over Pizza tonight. And well, we're just going to leave it at that. Well done, Dragon Gall Z, getting their first win of their first match win of the regular season tonight over Rooster Pizza. WBP not able to put one up for their namesake Pato, who's watching from home with a new baby boy who just has to be disappointed with his dad's team's performance. Sorry, bud. Welcome to real life. Let's take a look. We're looking at some damage here. Toast. Jaina just shut down Toast. Toast ran out of carry pants. He had to take him to the laundry. Unable to get the damage out. Night Night not dying at all in that game, despite the massive Zerg waves coming out. So well played to him, but even having him not die, he wasn't able to keep up with the damage coming out of Vala and Gul'dan. So all in all, the healing numbers are still really close. Stukov out healing the Ariel a smidge. And just the soak coming out from Rexar was massive. Sonya rotating, trying to take the fights, just wasn't enough of a punch to equalize, to get the prio that they needed. I really think those first 2 kills and not taking anything for that was kind of a missed opportunity to really get the snowball going in Pizza's direction. So, you know, but hindsight's 2020. So let's go pop in the NGS lobby and see if any of Dragon Gall Z want to come get their chat on. It'd be kind of nice to come see him, come have a chat. But we again, great games all night. Dragon Gall Z played their brains out, deserved the win. Rebounded from a first map loss. That's always a reverse sweep, feels good. And there she is, Autumn the Raven. Welcome.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't want to twist the knife in the wound, but that's your first win of the season, so that's got to feel good.
We're moving on up.
Hey, you know what? The slide stops here, you know? It's all up from here.
We've had so much fun this season, and my team's really awesome, and we've been trying some new things and getting some coaching, and Div D has definitely been like the biggest challenge so far. So it feels really good to see all the hard work from like the whole season starting to pay off, you know?
I was gonna say, I know that like this is this your first season in Div D?
Yeah, we've never
Okay.
been in Div D before, so
And I know Rooster Pizzas, I think, has been in there once or twice, and I know a couple of the teams have moved up, so I won't speak. I'm only a Div E champion. I don't know what Div D is like. I know it's a whole different world. But either way, finally getting the wins got to feel good, boost some morale. I mean, you guys have been playing your brains out, and to have all that work pay off, it's got to feel good. So. But let's uh
yeah.
let's recap a little bit. Game one was Shrines. They picked the map, and I don't really. It's been a long time. I've been talking all night. I thought you guys kind of had it, and then I don't know what happened.
Um, I can't even remember, but I do know that the uh our positioning was a little off.
Oh, Orphea did like
And
super carry work that game.
yeah, Orphea did really, really good, and then the Sonya setups were killer. So
Okay.
it was like Sonya jump on the back line, and they'd have a perfect lineup for their wombo combo, and we were like, "Dang it, they did it again! It's so good. We have to get rid of Orphea
I mean,
so we can
every
endure."
every fight felt so close, and then just to watch Toast's Orphea like snake through the fights, get away with no health, and just start life stealing with whatever Orpheus
Yeah,
kit
mad
does.
respect, mad respect for that.
He
We
he
were
he
like,
did
this is
he did
scary.
some real work. Yeah, so I definitely thought you guys played it well. I think you guys had a good early lead. Just the Orphea wound up being too much, and then we went to a
The
tomb,
tomb.
and you guys drafted Nazebo, and I said you would win. Like I didn't even need to watch the game because Nazebo on tomb is the best champion pick and map
We were playing
match
that
ever.
long game.
I I mean so I would tell Moogle and they can catch it in the cast. You gotta go red doll at 4 and you're busted. I don't like big voodoo. I like the regen when you kill stuff because you never have to go to a healing fountain ever again. Only notes. Everything else was great.
Moogle freaking killed it. He had like all of his stocks, like I think it was like by
It was like level 15.
16.
It was.
Yeah,
I mean,
15,
I've
16.
gotten them by
It was
13.
there.
I've
He's
gotten them
like,
by
I'm just waiting
13,
for 20
so
to show up.
that's it. You're just waiting for 20, and then you guys started to
Uh-huh.
actually get an XP lead. So like, I think at that point, like Pizza kind of realized the clock was going against them. Even though again, Toast trying to do as much work as he could, carrying on. Who was he that time? I don't even remember. He was another mage. Oh, Kael'thas. He was trying to play the Kael'thas that time. Who went 0-2 this evening? That's a bummer. We love seeing Kael'thas.
Yeah, they were looking out for the Stitches hooks too. We didn't want to get baited and pulled in because it was dangerous. So I was really
Yeah.
proud of the guys. They did really good, and also now our communication has improved too. So
Yeah,
um,
absolutely. You guys' team fights looked
that
pretty.
makes all the difference.
Yeah, very clean. Calling things out. Positioning was really solid. And then you guys won Braxis. And who wants to talk about Braxis? Because Braxis is a. It's just a map. It's one of the maps of all time.
It's one of our favorites. We always ban the same two maps, so it's really fun to see. We love all of them, but we especially love Braxis,
I don't want to
and
take
I
any
think he
credit for
did
your
a great
guys'
job
map
on it.
bans because they're both community pizza favorites. So we won't say that it's any kind of PTSD from our reign of terror, but Volskaya and Alterac were definitely our favorite maps. So, um, but Braxis was. You guys played it really well. I think all 3 waves went 100-0, so really good. Like definitely the
Yep,
communication showed about when to take points, when to not be on points. I really liked it.
yep. Positioning, hiding in bushes. They got a boss too.
Yeah.
It was really really good.
I like
And
Gul'dan on Braxis too, so I was happy to see the Gul'dan
oh
come
yeah,
out. Um,
the Gul'dan was brutal. Soul's really good on that.
yeah, Gul'dan's a favorite to watch, but that's you guys did it. So you guys play what PRA this week or something? It's you guys have the opportunity to take the 6th seed from Pizza this week.
Yeah, we've got one more game in the season. It's our flex match. We had one more flex
Yeah.
match that we got scheduled. So we'll be playing that next Monday.
Yeah, because I'm going to
And
double
yeah,
check.
that's about it.
Yeah, because you get 3 points for a win, right? So they'll put you at 4. Oh, I don't actually know. Because they get a point for winning one map. Well, if you 2-0 PRA, who knows what'll happen? You guys will have to have a tiebreaker for 6th place or something. So,
Our
but it's
goal this
there.
season was just to to experience Div D and like these players that are a whole different level, and
Yeah.
we've had some awakenings where we're like, oh, the things that we used to, have leniency with or get away with, last season, now it's unacceptable. Like
It
we
is
have
mind-boggling to see
to,
how just going up that like what feels like one tier is
yeah.
just absolutely crippling to everything you thought that worked in the last division. So
Yeah, exactly. It
I
feels good to win, but ultimately we've had so much fun with every team and everyone
yeah.
is so nice. And we're really grateful for like everyone's kindness just in the teams, like really good morale like with every game. It's so much fun. But we also have a lot of respect for all the teams we've played this season too, cuz we've learned like with every loss you take something from it and you learn. You're like, man, that was really good. You can't even be mad if someone has a good play against you because you're like, oh, I want to learn how to do
Hmm.
that. how do we also do that? That was really good. So
I mean, you
we're
guys
just
have shown
grateful
signs
and
of
humble.
brilliance. Yeah, I think every team has shown signs of brilliance in trying to level up and get to where they need to be. So, I mean, but definitely the win is deserved, and I mean, like I said, congrats, and hopefully you guys can pull it off. You guys are masters of your own fate at this point.
Thank you
Gotta
so much.
gotta fight the other Divi vets for 6th seed here. So, but
Yeah.
you've been here before. You know what's coming. You have to add a hero to the heroes roster before you go. So, and with all the crazy patch notes that have been coming out, who knows? Maybe
Oh
Blizzard's
my
listening.
goodness.
Not to my 20 viewer cast, but it's fine.
Oh, I don't even know.
Anyone you could do. We've had some wild picks. I think we even had Clippy from Microsoft Office as a suggestion. We've had a bunch of Master Chiefs. Anyone you want. There's no limit. No rules.
Um, there's no rules.
No rules.
I'm gonna pick the cute cat from the game Stray
Ooh,
with
that
his
is
little
a game that
backpack.
that I want to go back and play. So, absolutely. I'll take
He'll
that.
be a little sneaky support
Little
character.
sneaky support. Oh, good. We don't have enough of those in any other MOBAs around the internet, so. Well, Autumn, again, congrats to your team. You may shout out whoever you like, tell us about your books and movies, and then go celebrate the win with your team.
Oh, I just want to shout out my team for being really awesome and getting better and working really hard. And we have some people that been we have Shogun, and then we've worked with Calvin. They've been helping us um, since we've been like a really close core group with improving our gameplay. So shout out to them for helping us out with a little bit of training. And we look forward to next Monday and next season.
That's it.
So,
Next season, all
uh,
kinds of surprises coming then.
yeah, thanks for casting tonight, too. We really appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, of course, it's always a blast. I don't know. I might have to retire the casting hat next season because I think I'm being pulled out of my other retirement. So I wish you
Gotcha,
luck,
gotcha.
and I don't know. Maybe we'll see you on the Nexus next season.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to retire while I was ahead, but I've been the pull has been reignited after casting another season. So, but enjoy
Yeah.
your win. Pass on the congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
All right, we'll catch you
All
later.
right. Have a
Bye,
good night.
everybody.
All right, folks. That's it. The epic roller coaster journey of Rooster Pizza WBP has come to an emotional, yet rocky, yet exhilarating finish. And, but we made it. We got through the whole season. We supported our boys the whole way through. We'll see who wraps up in the sixth seed. We'll see what happens for playoffs. You know, I don't know if it's 6 or 4, but kudos to everyone that's been here following the stream all season, coming in, following, commenting, helping me grow. Like I said, I made affiliate this season. Would not have been able to do that without all of your guys' support as well. And yeah, so probably pick up some playoff casts here and there as we go. But I think that's gonna be about the end of it for the night. Let's see who is up for some raids, if anyone. We're kind of the end of the day, and you know, I'm sure no one else is left. If there's anybody, I don't know where the raid thing is. Oh no, I don't know where it is. How do I do? Someone help me. I don't know how to do this. Mod, someone do it. Oh wait, I could do this. But oh no. Oh, it's just that. I don't know how to do it anymore. We're giving up. We're not raiding anyone. There's no one up anyway. Again, thanks to everyone. Y'all are great people. Thanks for living through the ad stuff. We're going to get out of here before the ads come back. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you all soon. Come back for playoffs. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care. To the Gorons, Kokiri, and the Zora. Have a great day. Bye-bye.